So I'm here today with Letty, who we just bought our property from. Was it a couple weeks ago we closed?
Yeah.
Something like that. Right over in Humble. Just wanted to sit down and get a little bit of your feedback. I know, I think you just got some stuff moved out fully, right?
Yeah.
This past day or two, or I guess last week. But yeah, what was it like? Tell me a little bit about what it was like before we started working together, or I guess before we met. I think, yeah.
It was a really hard experience because of with COVID and everything, but we were trying to get things done because we thought about moving back in, and things kind of got out of the way. You know, one problem after another happened, the freeze and one thing after another. But it's like, you know what? If somebody said, "Hey, we got a good thing going here, let's sell it," and didn't even tell my husband and God, and all of a sudden, about a half hour later, after we went by the house, and I got a call from you.
Yeah.
And it was like, okay, it was meant to be, and we talked a few minutes, and then you told me your name, and I said, it's fate.
Well,
Total fate.
I think initially I had got the email. Were you looking to refinance at all at some point?
Actually, we were because we were talking about moving back in, and we actually bought some stuff to just do a touch up, paint up, where we could move in and start doing that. And like I said last time, if he meant it for us to sell the house, somebody's going to call or something's going to happen, and it did. And it's like, okay, it was meant to be.
For sure, yeah. And I work with obviously a lot of people, and with you guys specifically, like at this point, after our first meeting, I was like, all right, so we kind of feel like family. Like with how often with how much we talked and how much we got along, so it only made sense that we would do business together. It was just a matter of how the numbers would work, which there was some stuff there that we had to figure out too, because we had the payoff, and we weren't sure how much the payoff was. So we kind of we came to an agreement saying, hey, we'll start here. You know, if something changes with the payoff, we'll try to figure that out, and then basically we got it under contract. We went to title, and what were your thoughts while we were in title, kind of waiting, and how that whole process went?
I was like, I wasn't sure if like I crossed my fingers one way or another. I says, well, if it falls through, we'll continue on. If it doesn't, it was meant to be. And it took a couple of days, but I mean, I said it's a weekend. It's telling us, you sure about this? And everything went through. Okay, so it was great.
And I remember Joe calling me every other day, like, hey man, this bank is giving me all kinds of crap, and I'm tired of dealing with them. So I know you guys were having a headache with the bank too, just trying to get anything from them on top of the refinance. So I'm glad when we got it to title, they were able to get the information we need pretty quick, because I was kind of worried about the bank not cooperating with us. But we got it through, we figured it out, and the payoff actually came out to be $16,000 more than what we thought it was. So what we ended up doing is we ended up just matching that $16,000 difference and getting the transaction done, which right now where we're at, the house is we're under construction. You guys got everything out. You guys are living in I guess your apartment, right?
Right.
What is it? I know this house was like 40 years, right, in the family?
Right.
So that, for one, is like an honor for me to take that over and then, build something out of that and put a family like y'all's in there. So that feels good for me. But how does it feel for you guys now that it's in the past?
I was sad at first, really sad, and kind of decision going back and forth. And then I said, you know what? We had our life. We're ready to take the next step forward. And the house, I think, needed a new coat of paint instead of us just being there. Yeah. So it needed a new family to kind of get it fresh and get it going, and I felt kind of relieved after that. After we talked and all that, and we talked about family, and I said that's what the house means, the family. So
most definitely.
It's going on. And I just wanted to see what it was looking like, because it was like first time I went in there and I saw construction. I was like, I wanted to do that. So, but I said it's in good hands. I know it's going to go to the next step in its life as well as our next step.
For sure, and we'll definitely send you some pictures when it's done if you want. But that is all for today. we're gonna go ahead and let you guys get out of here. And before you go, I'm gonna see if I can get Joe to do some more magic tricks for me if he can.
All right.
Thank you.